Hi guys, welcome back. I hope everybody's having a great start to the new year. I figured one of the first videos I would film in 2017 would be a Too Faced Sweet Peach palette tutorial. I have already two up on my channel, which we'll link down below or in cards up here, but they also just had their relaunch, so I figured this would be a perfect time to put out another tutorial. When I was looking at like other people's videos, I just found myself finding a lot of the same looks, so I wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted like a very neutral eye with just a pop of peach. I hope you guys like this video. I think it turned out really, really well. I don't think I have anything else to say, but thank you guys so much for supporting me, and I hope all of us have an awesome 2017. So let's just get into the video. So I'm starting off with the shade Georgia, and this is just a very light peachy pink. It hardly shows up on my skin tone, but I can get away with using it as a transition color. But for the most part, this is just a good blending shade. This is going to help all the shades blend out very well together and all of that good stuff. After laying that down, I'm taking Candid Peach, and this is a peachy orange, more so on the orange side in my opinion. And I'm putting this in the crease and then in the outer V. I wanted to do just like a very neutral look with a slight pop of peach, and this is kind of like my pop of peach. This is going to show up right at the edges of my eyeshadow, and I didn't apply too much, like I didn't want it to be too orange, but I think at that point it's pretty good. I'm going to apply more later, but for now that's fine. And then I'm going in with Puree. It's just a very warm brown. I love this color, and I'm just putting that pretty much on top of Candid Peach, not going as far up as I did with Candid Peach, but it's going up there too, and I'm just blending them out, making sure there aren't any harsh lines or any of that. So now I'm picking up the shade Tempting, and this is a very, very pigmented black glittery shade. I, of course, did not want like a black smoky eye or anything like that, so I used a Sigma. This is like a fluffy shader brush, and because it's fluffier, it's not going to apply like a ton of pigment all at once. It's almost gonna like fade out the color. So that's why I picked that brush. I'll leave the brush down below. Don't forget, guys, I have a Sigma coupon, Fresh10, for 10% off. So I applied that to the outer V, and I brought it up into the crease a little bit, and then to blend out those edges, I'm taking Candid Peach and Puree and just blending all of that out. I took a couple minutes to do this. I didn't really have to work too hard on it. And then just to add a little bit more pigment, I used the EcoTool small smudge brush. No, this is like the small shader brush. It's a little bit more dense than this fluffy shader brush, so it was better at like packing on more color. So now I'm doing the same thing to this other eye. I'm blending out the edges and all of that good stuff, and then we are moving on to concealer. So this is like my favorite concealer routine right now. I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and then I'm just taking a little bit of the Tarte Shape Tape and putting it right underneath my eye because I have like a blue purple discoloration underneath there. So I'm just adding the Tarte just for a little bit more coverage and then blending everything out. So now I'm going back into Georgia, which was the first color that I used, and I'm just blending out the edges even more. I just kind of wanted a softer edge. Sometimes I go a little bit too sharp, and this is my favorite shade in the palette. I love this color. I was like, I have to use it. It's luscious. It is literally one of my favorite all over the lid shades. This is like a peachy, pinky, champagne-y color. It's definitely more on the peach side, goldeny side, but it's just so beautiful. I freaking love it. So then once I pack that on, of course, you have to blend everything out, and I'm using that Sigma E25. And then for my brow bone, I am taking White Peach and just putting that right underneath my brow. At the time that I filmed this video, I hadn't used liner in like weeks, so I was really nervous about using it. I was like, I'm gonna mess this whole eye look up. But it actually turned out great, so I'm really happy about it. If you want an in-depth tutorial, just click the card above and I go into detail. A lot of people requested like a winged eyeliner routine, and I have one that's pretty up to date, so just check that card out and you can see how I do my liner. So I'm just taking the Covergirl loose powder and setting my under eyes, and then for my lower lash line, I'm taking Tempting, which is that black, and I'm lining my outer portion of the lower lash line, and then I'm going to take Luscious and line the inner portion of the lower lash line. So here I'm just taking Puree and I'm just buffing out Tempting and Luscious together so I don't like have a harsh line or anything like that. And then I'm going to take L'Oreal's Matte Black Eyeliner and just line my waterline. I hate doing it, but I just love the way it looks, so don't think I'm crazy. Then I'm moving on to lashes. I'm using the Covergirl So Lashy Mascara. I have a full-on review on this mascara, so I will link it in a card up there if you're interested. But then after mascara, this look is complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love the Too Faced Peach palette. I will link my 2 videos down below if you're interested. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!